It's about that time of year, my friends. Seed catalogs arriving at your doorsteps. Cuddle up, cozy up, pop on this video, and Jacques and I are gonna share with you 24 of our top picks to grow in the 2024 season.
And actually, this is the first catalog I've ever been featured in.
Yeah.
There's even a little picture of me in there, which I'm quite excited about.
He's got his own recipe. You've got a corn salad recipe in here. I've got a little letter to you guys. We are super proud to carry on the botanical interest legacy. Never would I have thought in a million years I'd be in the catalog, let alone as the new owner of the company. So I have 27 new varieties for you guys. Our team picked them out. They're amazing. And the one I'm super excited about in the world of gourds, we've got, of course, the birdhouse gourd, the Corsican gourd. I love a gourd, man. I really do. And so the speckled Swan gourd is one of our new picks this year. It's kind of like a birdhouse gourd, except for the neck tends to go like this, and it gets a little thicker at the tip, and it kind of looks like a serpent or a swan. It really does. Yeah.
And then maybe it'll be a good water bottle or something. I don't know, epic water bottle?
I'm not against it. It adds a little whimsy to your fall decor. I've been growing more decor lately with these gourds. I never thought I'd be that kind of gardener, but I've really gotten into it.
So every year I've had a problem, and that is that I can't grow melons. I don't know what it is about it, but every time they get powdery mildew and then they die.
Why don't you come over to my house? I haven't had a problem for years.
I know. It actually makes me mad, so I don't want to talk about it. But the Minnesota Midget, I'm gonna go for it.
Don't call me that, bro.
I'm going with this melon in particular because it's a short season.
Yeah.
And I feel like my problem is that I don't have enough sun and heat for the melon to thrive. So maybe a little midget melon is the key for me.
Yeah, go for it. So I've been a cabbage guy, Jacques, for a few years now, but only in the last year have I really cracked the cabbage code, CCC, crack cabbage code. And this year, I want to grow the Caraflexx cabbage.
I'm super into it too. I actually started seeds for it because it looks amazing.
Yeah, so there's a cabbage that I've grown in the past called the calabash cabbage. It's sort of this like, I don't know, turnip head style look.
Yeah.
It sort of has this pointed head. It's a cone head. It's, I don't know, I just want to grow something different. I've grown the Copenhagen, I've grown the Red Acre, I've grown some of the classic varieties, which are great, but I want to try something like this just to mix it up and see what's going on. And it's a really cool, petite kind of cabbage that's just a great grower.
No summer garden's complete without a summer squash. I used to trash talk the summer squash, particularly the regular zucchini quite a lot.
He really
did. Then I grew this one. This one changed my mind. Not only is it crazy prolific, it's not as spiny, and it actually tastes really good.
And what is the name of this one?
It is Emerald Delight. Classic. This is a winner, guys. It's compact. It produced for over 6 months in my garden from the start of spring all the way to the end of summer. So I'm growing this every year moving forward.
If you want to have even more of a problem with squash at the end of the season, grow Emerald Delight.
It's good.
Okay, so I've never owned a cat in my life, but I have spiritually connected with many.
Yeah, you've kind of flirted with them.
Yeah, I've been flirting and maybe a little bit more, if we're being honest. But there's been a couple cats in my life. Bobka was one of the originals. You've seen her in many of our videos. We don't know where Bobka went.
Yeah.
But there's a new one. We call her Fobka, fake Bobka. She's on the property. She's actually probably in the backyard right now.
Sure.
Very skittish. She's not as connected. She doesn't want to come up and kind of rub up against you.
She kind of looks like her.
But I'm gonna grow her some catnip and see if I can make the difference. Not every cat is extremely attracted to catnip. You can actually make a tea with it if you want to.
Interesting.
But I'm definitely not going to. I'm just gonna use something else for my teas. I'm gonna grow this for our dear Fobka on the property. So if you're a cat lover, it's a fun experimental crop to try and just see what your cat does.
Also, fantastic pollinator.
Good call.
If you know me, you know that I absolutely love tomatoes. I love growing them, I love eating them, and I like growing more than I can actually fit in my garden. So why not add another one in? This year we're adding in the cream sausage. It is an interesting looking tomato. It's a tomato, right there. Right there. It's a bush tomato. I'm always looking for another bush tomato so I could get that nice harvest early in the season. This one looks interesting. Sounds like it'll taste good. I'm willing to try it.
Yeah, we've talked about this multiple times. I like to go on an expansion contraction model with my different plants. So some seasons I'll grow like 5 to 7 tomatoes. Some seasons I'll literally grow 30. And then I'll say, oh, I like a few of those, and I'll bring them back in. So it sounds like you're gonna have a little party with the cream sausage this year.
Yeah, that's true.
So for me, I'm going back to my old roots with a smaller, more compact garden. I know a lot of you out there are container growers, balcony growers. If you like the humble eggplant, you actually taught me to like it. He liked it, I didn't like it. He said, if you do this, you'll like it. And I did like it. It was a preparation.
It's a secret.
Yeah, a little top secret. But I'm growing the Jewel Amethyst eggplant. A lot of small eggplants, grows well in a container. It's really good if you want a lot of a small amount of one thing, if that makes any sense. A lot of small eggplants in a container, fantastic, and they're purple, they're not white. A lot of those small ones are like the fairy tale white. So if you want a more classic sort of look, I'd go with the Jewel Amethyst.
This is a new variety to me, and it's actually one that I just started growing this winter, I guess. It's almost winter. And that is the Burgundy Broccoli. This thing is absolutely nuts. It's producing an insane amount of florets. Giant plant, very vigorous, main head, tons of little side shoots, and they taste great. So this is one that I'm adding to the list. I thought purple broccoli was kind of like, almost like a meme. Like, why bother? This thing produces and it backs it up.
If you're a legit OG epic gardening follower, you know I've had a trial and tribulation with pumpkins, right? This guy right here, we grew a giant pumpkin in honor of my fallen hen Gucci. I would say to much success.
Yeah.
This year, I'm gonna be growing the BKP, the Black Cat pumpkin.
Okay.
It is a personal sized pumpkin. So if you're like a personal pizza fan, which I am for sure, little pan pizza.
I'm down.
What about a pan pumpkin? 1 to 2 pound black pumpkin. Actually, nothing in the gardening world is truly black. It's just such a dark green that you kind of think it's black. Regardless, 1 to 2 pounds bright orange flesh. If you want to mess around with a funky pumpkin this year, the Black Cat pumpkin is my pick.
This year, both of us actually experimented with drying peppers. I actually even smoked a few, and they're really good, and I've been using them in the kitchen. So I'm trying to add more of that style pepper. So I'm adding in the Pasilla Bajio pepper. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a really interesting kind of black purplish looking pepper. Classic Pasilla pepper, delicious smoky flavor. So why not grow it myself instead of buy it from the store? Everything I've grown has tasted better. So I think dried peppers, no exception.
So Jacques, I'm a pickling cucumber guy through and through. It's my preference to grow.
I thought you were a lemon cucumber guy, but...
We don't talk about lemon cucumbers. But what I am interested in this year is becoming a Persian muncher. I'm really interested in growing just a classic slicing cucumber, thin skin, about 5 inches long. It's a producer, it's a new variety. I'm gonna try new varieties no matter what. So if you wanna mess around with something like that, I'd give the Persian muncher a shot.
Definitely the best snacking cucumber.
Absolutely.
So this one actually was inspired by you. You grew a couple of them this year, and that is...
Not the only time.
The Cardinal Basil. Smells amazing. Kind of smells like Thai basil and basil mixed together.
It's actually genetically a cross.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, there you go. And it also looks wonderful with those giant red tops, which kind of look like leaves, but maybe are flower. I don't know. Looks incredible, smells delicious. I'm gonna go this year.
I would say it's a good hybrid basil. Like if you actually like basil as an ornamental, I don't know that I've grown a better one than that.
That's true. It's very bushy and like dense looking.
Yeah. So this pick is a little nasty. I'll be honest with you, Jacques. Maybe cover your ears, but it is the Purple Emperor trailing nasturtium.
That's on my list too.
Every year I feel like there is a new nasturtium on the market. We've got the Purple Emperor for you this year. I'm stoked about it. I haven't grown one that has this like purple, rose, pink sort of variegated flower. Not variegated, but just difference in variance in the flower. So, you know, put it on the side of a bed. That's my usual go-to, is a corner of a bed, let it spill over.
It's gonna look really good on a green bed.
Get some points for design. You didn't really even do anything, but someone will say, wow, so beautiful. You say, oh yeah, I really planned that out. You know? You didn't. You just put it in the corner. So give that one a shot.
I didn't realize there were so many different types of marigolds. And actually one of them that I just saw for the first time was this Kilimanjaro white, which I read a little bit about beforehand. Apparently it's some like crazy genetic thing. Took a long time, a lot of money to develop it. Looks amazing, still smells like a marigold. So I think you get all the pest benefits, but then you get a nice white flower, which there aren't as many in the garden, at least in mine. So I figured that's gonna look amazing. Let's try it.
Never tried a white marigold, so that's cool.
Yeah.
This pick here I'm excited to share with you. It is a multicultural play. Shiso in Japanese culture, Perilla in other cultures. So it is a really cool herb. I've actually eaten it in Mexico City. I've actually eaten it in Japan.
Wow.
And now I'm going to grow it, right? And so there's green and red. Red is a bit more rare, a bit more expensive. This is mixed at a 75-25 green to red ratio, but you still get a good mix in this. It's honestly hard for me to describe the flavor, but when you eat it, you go, huh.
That's good.
That adds to a dish. It absolutely does. And it's honestly quite a more gourmet herb. So if you were to grow this at home versus going and buying it, let's say at the store, if you can even find it, you are saving quite a bit. And this pack's like $2.50.
This next one is a sweet pea. It is actually the Beaujolais, which is I believe, a type of wine. So this wonderful deep purple color, I absolutely love. I love how contrasty it is with the green plant itself. And I like sweet peas in general. It's not something I've grown a lot of, so I want to add more of them. This color stood out to me. I'm very excited to grow it.
I have become a bit of a sweet pea guy lately. In the
Sweet pea daddy or?
Sweet pea daddy. Maybe I'm an uncle right now. I haven't really elevated to daddy status, but I grew them this year, Jacques, and I agree. Like, not a lot of experience, but when they come in, that fragrance
The fragrance is really nice.
amazing.
I didn't realize how much I like
The
it.
only problem is they do last for like maybe 2 weeks max at peak. So maybe succession sow your sweet peas. I was on a tour once, Jacques, of gardens around San Diego, my hometown, and I saw this garden with just incredible variety of snapdragons.
I didn't realize there were so many.
I did not either. There's a new one out right now called Orange Wonder. That's the one that I'm going to grow. It's got some cool kind of vibes to it. It's like brilliant orange, nice tips, great pollinator activity. It's a nice sort of tallish flower. I don't know, it's a bit more of a different shape and structure than you might see in like a marigold or a zinnia or a cosmos. So for me, it is going in the garden. This next pick is possibly the most unique one in the entire selection. It's on the back of the catalog, and I actually have to transform into my alter ego, Cactus Paul.
All right, Cactus Paul, tell us what we have today.
So this mix is really great. We've got over 6 different varieties in this mix.
Okay.
Every single cactus
All kinds
fruit,
and forms.
Exactly, yeah. Every single cactus fruit is edible. So if you grow these out for a few years, harden them off, throw them outside, you can take cuttings. It's great. I mean, they're all tasty.
You're all about it.
I am all about it, yeah. Super fun.
So if you want to grow cactus from seed, no better pick than this.
There are a lot of different beets out there, but this one is unique. It's called the Robin beet, and I'm growing it specifically because it stays small. I want to pickle up a bunch of beets, like a nice full jar of beets. I'm excited to do it, and I love the fact that they're tiny.
Is that because you've tried to grow big ones and failed, so you're just like, I might as well just stick with the small?
I wasn't gonna say that, but that is one of the reasons.
Got a funky pick for you here. It is a Bachelor button, but it's called the Bride. So I don't really know mythologically what's going on here. Did the Bachelor decide to not become a Bachelor? But either way, it is a stunningly white Bachelor's button. I'm a huge fan of these, especially because they're not necessarily an edible flower, although you could eat them, but they're a really good decorative flower.
Yeah.
So you can allow them to dry, and you can take the petals and sprinkle them over a salad. You can actually pop the head off, throw it in a little glass of champagne, a little dress up, or you can of course just use it as a Bachelor's button and grow it as is, and it's readily self-sowing, so you'll have a nice little patch if you want to in years to come.
This next flower is entirely new to me. In fact, I only know about it because I bought it at the nursery. It's called Linaria, and this one is Fairy Bouquet. The reason why I like it is that it looks like a Snapdragon blended with something else I can't describe. It looks kind of dainty, small, lots of colors, really cool looking flowers. Definitely something new that I'm adding to the garden.
Next one I got for you, it's a marigold again, but it's a bit of a combo marigold. So this is lemon and tangerine gems marigold, named so, of course, because you have that yellow and orange, but also you get a lot smaller, more compact flowers, sort of like a rock garden marigold. Really nice one to mix in. You can actually throw it in a salad, Jacques.
It looks
if you
really
wanted
cool.
to.
I love it.
Petite, cute. If you want to get into flowers, this is a fun one.
Love in the Mist. Is that a flower you've ever heard of before?
It's a dream I've had, I'll tell you that much.
It actually looks really cool. It has this like almost dill-like frond to it, but it has this massive, funky looking flower. Looks really cool.
So this is one that we don't have a lot of. You can actually only order it online. You can't go into a nursery and get this particular one just because we didn't get that much of it this year, but it is the Mimosa pudica, better known as the tickle me plant or the sensitive plant. And when you grow this, you're going to want to be tickling those little leaves. Why? Because they do something called, I believe it's thigmomorphogenesis, in which if you were to tap that leaf, they fold up like this.
Yeah, I've seen it, and I think one of your videos, but I've never actually seen it in person.
I grew it out many, many years ago. Super fun plant to grow. We've got it at Botanical now. I encourage you to try it. If you just want to like mess around with it, it's really fun to grow for kids.
Yeah, I might actually add one.
Yeah, get kids into gardening. It's something very tactile that they can kind of equate to maybe something they're used to in other hobbies that they might be pursuing. So these are our picks. Top 24 for 2024. Let us know. You can always request a catalog if you don't have one already. Thanks for tuning in with us, guys. Good luck in the garden and keep on growing.